Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, February 28th. It is time for the YouTube Huddle Up. In the chat, you'll see the link for the scoreboard. So when you get a chance in the comments, let us know what your win is of the week. We're going to start with wins and then we're going to jump into our goals. And for today's sticker for the scoreboard, let me pull it up here. I was like, oh, what's the sticker going to be? So check it out. Today is the 28th and tomorrow is the 29th, which means that it is a leap year. So I was like, you know what? Tomorrow is actually kind of like a bonus day, right? So we're doing a sun today. We're doing a sun because we get that bonus day, and maybe you're going to create something on this bonus day, right? This very special day. We're going to make the most of it, even though it's tomorrow. But we're going to celebrate today. Let me zoom in so you guys can all see what's going on. So in the chat, don't forget to add your win with win : and then I'll take a screenshot and add you over here. So check it out. I'll start with me. So my goal was to make a video, and two things I'm really excited about. Yesterday, I went live with my friend James. And actually, I couldn't decide what channel to go live on because I have two. So here's the channel that you're watching me on, which is this one. This is my tutorial channel where I basically share the fun of being a content creator. It's a lot of like tutorials, but my vlog channel is Heather Just Create. And I was going to go live with my friend James, who has seen a lot of success on Instagram, like in the past year, and also has a YouTube channel. Like both of us started on YouTube, but just like has really dialed in the thing that works on YouTube. And so I was, or on Instagram, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, I used to know Instagram, but it's changed so much. And last year I took like an internet break for 3 months. So I just went offline. And at that point, I was like, I don't know anything about anything anymore. So I was like, James, I need to talk to you about Instagram because I just want to know like how to do it right, So I learned how to multi-stream. So I ended up streaming to both channels. So here's the video on my vlog channel here, and then here's that's right now, but here's the channel on this, or here's the stream on this channel that you're watching on. So here. So if you want to check it out, we had a whole hour plus long conversation about how to do Instagram and I mean, it was everything from like, do you shoot everything on your phone? Even, I always thought that maybe people turn their camera like the other way, and it can't all be done on a phone. Oh, he does everything on the phone, editing on the phone, voiceover, ask questions about voiceover to storyboarding to, length of shorts or reels, and what's the difference between YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. And, it was all like basically short form vertical focused, which is not my forte. I have made all of, I don't know, five shorts ever, and just a handful of reels on Instagram. So I've never downloaded TikTok either, so I have no idea. So I was really, out of my wheelhouse, but I was excited to talk to someone who I trust and who I've seen the growth organically, and I've seen the power of it, the potential of it. So check it out if you're interested in shorts, and we've talked about it a little on the YouTube Huddle Up. And the takeaway that I would share is, if you are confused about it, I think it's worth understanding it. You might not need to now, you have to like divert your entire content strategy to now you got to fold in shorts or short form vertical. You don't have to do that. But I would say understand it, and I think it's worth a try. I think any new format, live streaming, stories, community posts, like I think all these things are worth a try. And then you could see whether it's, you can find a rhythm on your channel and the content that you create. But I felt like what I was doing was like shying away from it because I didn't understand it. And that's like, I definitely don't want to have that attitude in, as a content creator when new formats and genres are being developed, what seems like every day. So anyway, happy Wednesday to everybody. Be Your Own Nerd is here. Happy Wednesday, Huddle Uppers, Homesick Mac. This week I'm here. We'll be missing next week. No worries. And then just to remind you guys, if you are not going to be here, you can definitely leave a comment on the replay, and I will screenshot that and add that to the scoreboard. So here is Be Your Own Nerd kicking us off with the goal of recording 2 videos. So in addition to doing the live stream yesterday, I currently have a script open, or an outline, for a video that I want to record today. I really want to record this today. I'm nervous about it because I haven't like sat down and recorded a YouTube video in a while, and I feel a little weird about this one because it feels ranty, and like, it's always scary to put your opinion out there, but I feel compelled. I feel I want to share and like, add to a discussion that's happening. So I don't know, maybe I'll share what it's about. Obviously, it's about content creation and YouTube. Dave Dunn is here. Hello. Rio Pell Room in the house. Be Your Own Nerd. I've added you. So there you are. We will switch over. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do for the YouTube Huddle Up is we're going to keep it to an hour. I know like some of you guys are here on your lunch break and stuff. So I don't want you to feel like you are like missing out, so we're definitely going to end at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the latest. Rio Pell Room is here. Introvert Amateur. Hello. It's so good to see you guys. Call me Cubby. And like, don't forget for the YouTube Huddle Up, like, it's great to share your wins. It's great to share your goals. But do you have questions? Do you like, this is the time, we could use the time however you want. So if you want like all of us to check out your channel, check out the banner that you worked on, give you feedback on your YouTube description, like, this is the time. Here's the people, right? Like, if you want the feedback, this is it. So feel free to share your goals, share your wins, but also like if you have questions or you want feedback, like, that's what this is for. Rio Pell Room updated the banner. Awesome. What do you guys use to make your channel banner? I use Canva for absolutely everything, but I'm curious what everyone else uses. Rio Pell Room, here you are. Boom. I feel like I'm getting faster at this, but we'll see. That talk with James kept me awake late. Yeah, it was fantastic. Go Johnny Go did 3 shorts and a live. Congrats. That's awesome. Oh, I totally pushed the wrong thing. I would love a keyboard shortcut. of screenshots, even though I am using one, but it's like 3 buttons. I wonder if there's a Stream Deck shortcut on that. Do you guys know what the Stream Deck is? Maybe that's something I can talk about. But it's like buttons that are kind of like allow me to do shortcuts and stuff. Maybe I'll talk about that if we have time. But I want to, if you have questions, let's talk about that first. Okay. Call me Cubby. No win for me this week. Too burnt out for my 9-to-5 job. No worries. I totally get it. All good. We're here next week. So you could just carry on your, work on your goal in the following week. All right, Dave. I researched 2 plugin accessibility issues and published 1 video. There you go. Getting stuff done. Love it, love it, love it. You know what we could do also is like we can all take turns doing like a channel audit. Like every week someone can be the channel of the week and we can just do a deep dive. I also get that you might not be comfortable with that, so I'm just throwing out ideas. Like, however you guys want to use this time, let's go. Let's see. I think your goal was to only do research, so you exceeded it. Like a beer nerd, keeping everyone accountable. Yes, burnout sucks. Don't, you're never gonna create. You're not gonna be creative if you're not feeling like happy and good. So do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself. All right. Kathy, I'm still editing my video. Went with my finding niche topic and not vlog, but we'll set the release for March 1st. Awesome. Great. All right. That's sounds like a plan. Sounds like stuff is happening. Kathy, where'd you go? Boom, boom, boom. Bam. All right. And then goals, I'm going to do goals after the wins, but I got you here. So in Ecamm, Kathy, this. In Ecamm, I can search your comments. So if you put goal like this, if you put goal, : I'll just search that and then screenshot those after I finish all the wins. Canva is like Christmas. It's my favorite. It's my favorite too. It has been the thing that I have used since day 1, hands down. It's the thing. I think it's the only thing that actually stuck with me since the very beginning. Let's see. I love how you guys are all just keeping each other accountable. That's the best. All right, goals are coming in. Dave says, after watching one of your videos a long while back, I also now use Canva for my YouTube thumbnails. Yes, I'm curious what everyone else uses. Tom uses Photoshop because he hand draws all his text. Like he does like hand lettering and stuff. You can't use a Stream Deck for the shortcuts. Honestly, you probably can. I just haven't looked into it. There's got to be like a screenshot shortcut. Andre, are we doing an accountability list? Yes, we are. So if you're new to the YouTube Huddle Up, it is a weekly accountability feedback situation every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So all you have to do is just, here's a scoreboard. You get, I didn't add stickers. Hold on. That is a huge part of it. Okay, Dave did yours. Wait, let me not miss it. Be your nerd, Dave. Go, Johnny, go. Boom. And Kathy in the Rio Pel room. Kathy in the Rio Pel room. And I think that's it for now. Okay, cool. So if you want to be added to the scoreboard, all you have to do is let me know a goal that you're going to be working on in the next week, and then come back next Wednesday and then just let us know that you hit that goal. And that's it. And then, we can use the time however you want. So if you want to ask questions or get some feedback, that's what this is too. You missed my goal, my win. Did I? Hold on, I'm going to find it. No, I don't see it. Introvert, amateur. I don't see it. Can you retype it? You haven't seen this in your feed until now because this is only our third week that we've kicked this off. So, but I will add you right now. Let me see if I could find your. It's gonna be really hard for me to type that. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me go and see if I can go. Oh, see, YouTube added this thing where you can click someone's chat name on desktop and then like go to their channel, which is super helpful. So here, boom. I'm gonna add you right now, Andre. Boom. And you would go here. Boom. Where did you go? Because I'm not gonna try to spell that. And we got your channel. There you are. And we've got your. So just all you have to do, your goal has to be a SMART goal, right? So you have to, it has to be specific, measurable, that's attainable. I always forget the R. SMART goal. Relevant. Yeah, in terms of like your bigger goals. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You can't say, well, I mean, obviously you do what you want to do for your goals. But for the YouTube Huddle Up, like it's better to have goals that are like totally in your control. So like I'm going to make a video by next week versus I'm going to get 10,000 subscribers because that's like not necessarily in your control. So that's the only, thing to keep in mind when it comes to setting your own goals. But then I just screenshot them and add them here. So I think we can transition to goals because we are good. Hey, David. Yes, this is live. We live, man. So I can add you right now. David, I think you were in the last Huddle Up board. David, I'll add you right here. David Hunt. And so just all you have to do is see here, Homesick Mac, put the win : So I just screenshot that and I add that to the win column. Then you get a sticker. Or you could also do your goal like this. And then I will screenshot that and add that to the goals for next week. And everyone can check out the scoreboard. The link is a pinned comment in the chat. So I think this is cool. It's like one of my favorite parts because you can click any of these names and go to each other's channels. I'm not saying you need to subscribe to each other's channels. Only subscribe if you are actually going to watch someone's stuff. But like if Dave is like, hey, I'm working on this thing, you can actually go to his channel and be like, oh, I see you working on the thing. That's cool. So it's just an easier way to put a face to the name. Okay. I think I got you, David. See. Okay. Let's go to your channel, David, and add you right now. All right. This is great. I just love how it's growing already, So that's cool. All right, here we go. So, and it's just weekly, right? So we started here. This was 2 weeks ago. This was last week. So these were the goals that everyone set for last week. And in the pink column, this is today, right? This is us telling you that you did the thing that you said you were. Oh, I put you in the wrong one. There you go. And I have to report my win. Did a live stream. Boom. All right. Insert. I should add. What do you guys think about me playing background music while I'm doing the scoreboard? I couldn't tell whether it was distracting or not. I've done it before, but I feel like dead air is like hard sometimes, but maybe it's fine. Okay, let's see. Go, Johnny, go. I didn't do your goal. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Introvert, did you put your goal already? There's your win. I got it. Got it. Okay. Uploaded one video 3 days ago and it tanked at first, but since yesterday got some traffic with now almost 1,000 views. That's a lot for you. That's a lot for everybody. That's awesome. That's funny. Can you give us any insight on that? Like, what do you think happened there? Let's see. Why do you think it like took off after 3 days? It's funny because Tom is kind of going through something similar with his with a video on his channel. He uploaded a video last year and it got just an average amount of views. I don't even think it was. Honestly, it was like a low amount of views relative to his channel, and then all of a sudden in the last week, it like the graph just goes boom, and he didn't change a single thing. It just kind of took off for some reason. And that's just the nature of the beast sometimes, Personal highlight, got 2 buy me a coffee tips. That's great. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a huge thing. Like, especially if it's your first, transactional thing through YouTube, that is a huge deal. So congrats. I'm not sure if that's your first, but congrats to that. That's still awesome. Okay, we got goals coming in. I'm going to save those after. Sammy Superstars in the house. What's up? Homesick Mac. That clicking on a username in the chat gives me only options to report, block, no right click option either. I think it's because it's my channel. So I can go. So this is what it looks like for me. Here's the huddle up. And then if I like Homesick Mac, you can't see this. Here. If I click these 3 dots, boom. Channel activity. So I think this shows all your activity on my channel, and then go to channel is like, it would take me to your channel. So I think that must be like a YouTube owner thing. Like I can do that because it's my channel, but I didn't know you could do that until right now, until I tried to do it. All right. More goals are coming in. Great. Oh, there you go. David says you have to be the owner or the moderator. Sammy, I posted 4 shorts and gained new subscribers. Well, let me tell you, Sammy, I did a whole live stream yesterday about short form vertical content. And I will say my eyes have been opened. I'm still confused in a lot of ways, but I understand it so much more. And I'm more encouraged to try. I think what I'm going to do in the month of March is do a 10-day tackle. This is a challenge. I ran this challenge in like 2018. But it's basically like when you're starting something new, a lot of the hesitation, I'll speak for myself, a lot of the hesitation comes from like fear and uncertainty and questioning yourself. And I have found that to be true, especially with something like YouTube, where it's like, it's easy to compare. It's easy to get stuck in like perfection. And it's easy to get hung up on this like vision of a perfect video. And then all of a sudden you just, it's like you can't get started because you're just stuck. And so I came up with this challenge called the 10-day tackle, which is basically a challenge to get you unstuck. And it forces you to make a video every single day for 10 days straight. So it's not about making the perfect video. It's just about priming the pump, building momentum, and getting like a workflow ironed out so that when you make your 11th video, you could start to, you already have a process having done it 10 times, and you'll get out of your own head and stuff like that. That's what I think I need to do for short form vertical, is like, I just need to make 10 every day for 10 days, like make a short every day for 10 days, and just like whatever is holding me back, it would just disappear. And then from there, I could be like, I like this, I don't like this, here's what I learned, blah, blah, blah. I'll probably do that in March. So it'll be a goal I put on the scoreboard. All right, wins, goals, I'm not yet confident enough to do a live stream. Oh, Dave, let's go to your channel. We're going to your channel. Dave, then see if it'll come up. Boom. All right, what are we looking at? I mean, so it looks like you do like tutorial based content, right? And even if all you did was, let's see, even if all you did was kind of something like this, where it's like, ask your questions about web design stuff, I think you'd be surprised, right? And like, well, I mean, also, I think it's on this channel still, but I took a break and then I went live for the first time on this channel, I don't know, probably a month ago, and I was so scared. So, you know, I get it. But also, I think if you've never done live streaming, it's so worth a try, because I think people even in this community who are here have found it to be a lot easier. And, you know, I think that's worth it. You know, I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, if you live stream, you're going to see more success. But if you find it easier, you know, you could do something like this. Like it just unlocks that live aspect, unlocks a different type of interaction for your subscribers that might actually be kind of a cool thing. So I definitely think it's worth a try. All right, let's switch over to goals. I need to think about one. Oh, you know what? I know what my goal's going to be. And I'm going to specifically word it this way so I can't get out of it. Is to post a YouTube video. Because I want to record a video like right after this. As soon as we're done, I'm going to go just push record. I'm nervous about it because, like I said, it's not a rant, but you know, it's kind of also one of those that I just like, I kind of hope no one sees this, because I don't want to deal with, like, I really want my people to see it, you know? It's about all the YouTube creators leaving and creator burnout. And, you know, I've seen a lot of videos that are kind of painting this like doom and gloom, I don't know, impression of being a content creator right now. And like I want to just add to that conversation, because I think it's never been more exciting to be a content creator, even though it's like, it just like my entire YouTube feed is just like everyone's quitting, and like it's so, you know, I give influencers like 3 more years, and you know, AI and all this, and I'm just like, oh, it's never been easier. Like, as someone who's been here since 2016, it has literally never been easier. Not easy, but I think it's easier in 2024 to do this than it was before, when it was just like, we don't know, like no one knew anything about anything. And now there's actually been like, you know, some precedent. Anyway, see, I'm like, that's what my video is going to be about. So yeah. All right, let's jump into goals. Let me search. Okay, cool. Kathy's going to do a new banner, and I'm going to go ahead and guess it's going to be through Canva, which means it's going to look awesome. Bam. Okay, go, Johnny, go. We've got 1 video or live and 3 shorts. Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Andre, goal. Published 1 video by Wednesday the 6th, and then another 2 weeks later. Got way too much raw material sitting on my drive and need some butt kicking. Cool. So our next huddle up is the 6th. So I guess you would have to post 2 videos by the next time we check in, right? I need to get, you know, I need to up my frequency a little bit. So I completely get it. Oh, where are you? Oh, you know what? think because I added you, I have to redo this. Hold on. Like this. There we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Spreadsheets are fun, you know? There we go. Kathy. Okay. And then who was this? This was Andre. Boom. Insert. Boom. Oh, cool. All right. Introvert, amateur, upload 1 to 2 videos. This is great. It's just so exciting. It's very motivating for me too to know, like, okay, if I'm struggling to make a video, but you guys are all making it happen, so I gotta make it happen, you know? Because we need to be able to report in, like, hey, we did it. We said we were gonna do it, and we're gonna do it, right? David, going to post 2 shorts this week, and your win was posting your 700th video this week. That's insane, man. Congrats to you. My goodness. All right, David. That is a huge win. Boom. All right. Dave, redesigned my YouTube recording studio. Oh, that's fun. See, like, even if you did a live stream just doing that would be cool. That would be fun. I bet a lot of people would love to see the behind the scenes. But you know, you don't have to. All right, and then be your own nerd, create 2 new videos. You know what is kind of cool about this group is it looks like all of you guys know what you're doing. You know, it's like everyone knows what they're making a video about, which is great. Let's see. Call me Cubby. Post the first video and post on my community tab. That is something I think it's a great idea. I just saw a thing by YouTube that they are rolling out a new tab or button or something on their mobile app where people can scroll only through the community tab of like all the channels you're subscribed to. So it's like a feed basically. So I think it's definitely like, I think it's just something to keep in mind. Doesn't mean not you have to go post in your community feed like crazy, but there is going to be a dedicated space in the YouTube mobile app specifically for the community tab. And so I think that's, interesting. Okay. All right. I think we are all caught up here. Do it live and then cut it out. Yeah, I could do that too. I'll try it out sometime after I make some major improvements to my YouTube studio. As for Night Gaming, my YouTube notifications are fired only 30 minutes late. It's all good. All good. Yeah, it's funny because I don't want to redesign my studio anymore, but every now and then I get the itch to like move something around. The one thing that I'd love to do is like, I think I did a pretty good job of like making it so there's not wires everywhere, but there's still wires everywhere. Let's see if I can show it just so you can see. Wait, make sure I'm not running over a dog. Okay. This is what my underneath my desk looks like. I mean, it's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. I tried to get like Velcro strips and hair ties and all kinds of things to just make it so at least the wires are organized so there's nothing gets tangled, but there's just still so many, like there's just still so much back there. Let's see. Fail. Didn't edit, schedule uploads. All good. No worries. But your goal is to edit and schedule videos from last week's goal. Great. Let's do it. Astronaut Game. Actually, I have a question for you. Well, it's not. Well, yeah. It's not really a question. It's more of like something I've been thinking about. I don't think I'm going to do it for some reason, but I thought you would be interested. So, and I can share this with everybody. I have a third channel, which is my gaming channel. And I think I've mentioned this before. I'm a gamer. I love playing video games, and I got really into Final Fantasy 14 a year and a half ago. And so I started a YouTube channel. That kicked it off, but I talked about just like video games in general, mostly about Final Fantasy 14. But I haven't uploaded in 10 months just because it got too crazy because my stuff, with gaming content, there's a lot of editing when it comes to the gameplay, right? Like if I'm talking about a story, then I want to show that scene, I want to show that cutscene, I want to show that, part of the game. And so I was recording a lot, and it kind of like took the fun out of just playing video games. So I stopped. But Final Fantasy 14 is coming out with a new expansion this summer. And so I was like, oh, I could do a recap on the story that is Final Fantasy 14 in the lead up to the next expansion release, which is sometime this summer. And I've been thinking about it, but it's just a lot of work. It's like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, like 4 terabyte hard drive of cutscenes that I would have to sort through. And then it's like a book report, right? So it's like, imagine taking the Lord of the Rings and then making a series, a recap series on something that with that much depth. Like that's it. From a YouTube standpoint, I'm sure it would blow up my channel. It would, I'm sure it would make a lot of AdSense too, because the thing with those types of videos is that they have very long shelf life. And as long as that game is still going to be a thing, people will watch that forever, right? Because there's always going to be new people signing up for the game. And so from like a YouTube standpoint, it's like, why wouldn't you do it? But from like a personal standpoint, I also I don't know if I want to put that much work into it, because like the option is also to just not, right? Like I don't have to. I could just play another game or play Final Fantasy 14 without thinking about making content about it, So I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about because it's already March and that expansion is coming out soon. All right, let's see. Jumping back. Wait, did I add your goal? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay. Hopefully I got everyone's goals. Let me know if I missed your goal. I think everyone's goal is in here. And some of you have been sending me your goal through Instagram. That works too. Whatever you got to do, I'm flexible. However, wait, Sammy, did I miss your goal? I feel like you shared it. Oi. What happened? Oh, there we go. All right. Your background is sweet. Don't mess with it. But your desk is clear. I'd love to have that kind of space. Yeah, I think it's because I don't work at this desk as much as I used to now, because Tom and I work on the dining table, so our dining table is like kind of covered with stuff. I can recommend an IKEA basket under a desk. Grabs all cables, takes 2 screws to attach. Ooh, let's see it. Oh, like attach the basket to the desk? That's a thought. I'm 100% interested, always. I think the recap would be nice for both the viewers and yourself. It's always nice to know where the Warrior of Light comes from and how we got to where we will be during the summer. Plus, we're all going to be riding the hype train of the expansion. Yeah, see? So it's like... I don't know, it's like the perfect time for it. But also it's a lot. It's just so much. Because I would start from a Realm Report. Like, I think I even started writing it. And then Heaven's Wars, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Patch. You know, it'd be a lot. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. With that said, we've got goals. We've got wins. I hope I did all the stickers. Let me see. Let me just double check that we did all the stickers. Boom, 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 boom. Introvert, amateur. I did not give you a sticker. Kathy, you got it. Riopel, Room, and Sammy. Riopel, Room, Sammy. I'm going to give you one, David, because of your crazy 700th video win. That's insane. So this is all from the previous week. So this week you'll be here, but I'm going to give you a sticker anyway because that's freaking awesome. All right. Someone even mentioned using a cut pair of jeans legs to run the cable server. That's interesting. Cable management is something that we've all had to work through, huh? I should go take a peek in what Tom does. I don't even know. Well, the thing with Tom is like he breaks down his setup every time. So because his setup is different for every video, which, oh my God, I could never, right? It's funny because we totally do YouTube so differently. It's insane. But his favorite part, like the part he gets really excited about, is setting up all this stuff. I don't want to touch it. I want a power button and that's it. So he takes all the stuff he needs out of his closet, sets it all up, configures it however he needs for that video, and then once he's done recording, puts it all back, and then takes it out again, and then puts it all back. For me, it's like I haven't moved this stuff in a long time. Goal: deciding where to place the main headshot camera for the instructional videos. I can explain, but that's for March 13th. Well, let's add it in. Let's add in the goal. Yeah, and explain. That sounds fun. Add you here. Boom, boom, boom. Is this it? Bam. I just added switching to my Stream Deck, which took me 2 seconds because that's how easy it is to set up. But I just hadn't gotten around to it. But now it's there. I just have to push the button and we switch the scene. Look at that. It's just so easy. It's so nice. So it's like so cool that we have these tools, you know. I'm still getting used to the prompter. It's still confusing to me, like where to look, but we're getting there. All right, Kathy has a question. I had a wheel light that still works, but even when I plug it in, I can't read the back panel to change the color. Any recommendations? It was a color light I used in the background. Even when I plugged it in, I can't read the back panel to change the color. So I don't know what a wheel light is. Let me see. Oh, here. Okay. So this thing, I use something like this, and it came with this. It came with a control, and oh shoot, I couldn't even tell you what color I push. It's just like muscle memory. I push one of these colors to turn it on. It's some kind of shade of blue and purple, but I can't remember exactly which one. That's funny. I couldn't point it out to you, but when I come in here, I know exactly what button to push. Uh, so I feel like these all do come with some kind of remote. Um, so I don't know if there's dials that you have to mess with. Which like I have a light that does that. I don't know, I just set it and forget it kind of thing. And then there is I can't, I could show you what's behind my couch, but the audio cuts out. So I'm just going to show you and you won't be able to hear anything. But I have a, what are they called? Like the tube light. Tom made a bunch of videos about them. Here, let me show you. So you're not going to be able to hear me because like the mic is going to be here. I'm going to take you behind my couch, but I'll just show you what my lights look like. So boom. I'm going to try not to make you sick. Okay, so we're going to turn around. And here's my studio. My couch is covered in dog hair because that's where Ben and Finley usually sit. But here's what the back looks like. So we got this. And we have this. So that's the Pavo tube. And, you know, it's RGB, so it could change to like whatever color you want. And so I basically just set it to the color I liked. I took a screenshot of whatever that was, like the color temperature or whatever, and I just never changed it. But I have the picture if I need to, you know, for some reason it messes up. Let's see. It had some settings, modes, flashing SOS, etc. But now, some 4 years later, the scene died, but the light works. Oh, I think I had one of those. It's finding. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be a way to, because it looks like you have RGB mode with hue and saturation. So there's got to be a way to like adjust that and keep it that way. That's what I think. I feel like all lights should have a setting that you could, you know, turn it back on to that specific hue and temperature. But yeah, okay. Will inactive participants eventually be removed from the Huddle Up document? That's an awesome question. I don't know. What do you think? The last time we did the Huddle Up like 2 years ago, I just left everyone there. But it definitely did get to the point where I don't even know how far we got. We got, you know, there were a lot of people. But it got to the point where there was a lot of empty space. Like I had to scroll a lot to get to everybody. So, but I also don't want you to feel punished if life happens, you know. But I do get it that people will not come back for whatever reason. That's cool. So I'm not sure what to do about it. Yeah, I don't know. If you have a suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Maybe we can set a thing of like, you know, if you haven't been back for a couple weeks, then we could do something. Like moving forward, what I could do, because like Andre, you just signed up today, but it looks like you haven't been here this whole time. But you just signed up today, so I can try to make a note of like if this is your first time, you'll get a sticker, so that like we know if you're a new person. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let's see. Homesick Mac. I have the 3 camera setup. Oh, I realized I was pointing to the board. Yeah. So sorry. Really quick. Andre's new as of today, but because he has no stickers yet, it kind of makes it look like he has not been here. So maybe what I could do is if it's your first time here, you get a sticker no matter what. Then that way we know moving forward, like when the last time everyone was here. But yeah, we'll see what you guys think. All right. I have the 3 cameras set up for my live streams. We'll keep that with the new cutouts and background, but the talking head parts, I want them from another part of the room. Got it. Yes. Okay. So now you need to figure out where to put your main headshot. It's so funny because I feel like Tom, to this day, asked me to go into his room and is like, "Do you like this new shot? Do you like this angle?" So, I feel like it's a work in progress. But if you're doing a like series, I can see how you're gonna set it there, and it'll always be there because there's gonna be another video there and another video there. So yeah, I get it. Let's see. So easy to use. You control it from your phone or your computer. Anything Elgato is awesome. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. I have a Govee color strip that is in my closet. I have a WeLight app on my phone, but I need to look up the company, find a manual so I can find the right channel to use from the phone. There you go. Maybe move inactive participants to a different tab on the document. That's an idea. So the question would be, how long to become inactive? I'd love to hear what you guys think. What about hiding that row instead of deleting it? We could do that too. What if we check on them? Maybe they just need us to write out. They just need us there to write out. There are enough of us here. Maybe we could drop by their channel, let them know they are missed in the Huddle Up. I will say, there are a couple people, like I said, who messaged me on Instagram. And like, what I don't want this to turn into is like a thing where you are, like, I don't want it to be an obligation. I want you to be here if you want to be here. If you don't want to be here, it's all good, right? You're not in trouble. Like, I don't want it to turn into like, crap, I'm in trouble. This is like I want you to see it as like a bonus thing, right? Like, I think it's fun to share your goals and your wins with somebody who's doing something similar. And that's what I want this to be. If life happens for whatever reason, like, it's all good, right? And I don't want you to feel punished for that. So, as long as people know it's not you're getting punished, it's just that we want to make it so the people who are here are here, right? Does that make sense? So yeah, like, anyway, point is, like, honestly, 2 people messaged me and said they couldn't be here for personal reasons. And I know that, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to put them on blast or anything. So yeah, I'll say like at least a month, right? Like 4 times to me. Then maybe what we could do, let's see what happens. So if I go here, hide row, how do you like undo that? How do you, oh, cool. That's it. So if I go, oh shoot. If I go here and I go hide row, right? And then I guess this is the symbol, and I just go like this and I unhide. So I go here, hide. I would just tap this and it would come back. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Yeah. So has a month sound, right? 4 stickers. So like, for example, for me, let's put the rest of the date. Let's put it here. So if I, which is obviously not going to happen, if I don't show up for the 6th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th, then on whatever day this is, boom. Oh, this day. Oh shit, it messed up. Oh wait, it's not working. Hold on. Yeah, I would hide here. Okay, does that make sense? Just so it doesn't get too, like, cluttered. Does that sound good? Cool. Um, yeah, we're gonna do hide because I remember last time people would come back after a long time, and then it if I just hide it, then it makes it easy to like do this part. It's just a spreadsheet thing just to make it easier. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, cool. Um, and definitely like feel free to check in. That's what I try to do. Like I'm excited about all the stuff that you're working on. So I subscribe to every channel that is on here, so that when I log in, you're in my feed, right? So you got me there, but you don't feel obligated to subscribe to each other's channels because that doesn't help anybody if you're not actually going to watch the content. But definitely, like, you don't have to subscribe. You can still watch someone's content, leave a comment, stuff like that. Let's see. 3 weeks of inactivity. We're gonna go 4, and if we need to change it from there, we'll try. Sorry, my comments are so disconnected. Listening at work, unsuccessfully multitasking. No worry. I was just thinking of coming from a place of care, not judgment. Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, like, by putting this out there publicly, it's not meant to, be like, here's all the work you didn't do. Like, it's not meant for that. It's meant to be like, it's meant to encourage, not to put you on blast. So also, like, if you want to be taken off, that's cool too. Yeah. Since there was a number column, it's possible to sort by that column, and that would put the least active at the bottom, at least faster to get the most active ones. Yes, that is true. This is how many stickers you have, right? And so we could sort by that. But let's start with hiding and go from here, yeah? How's that sound? But I just love this because, again, every one of these stickers symbolizes creativity, which is so cool. Yeah. So next week, I have my goal here too. Yeah. Goal, post a YouTube video. So I'm going to actually post a freaking video, not just make a video. I am specifically, it's not going to be a live stream. It is going to be a YouTube video. And I'm planning to record that as soon as I turn this off. Like, as soon as I finish this live stream, I'm jumping straight in. You heard it here first. I'm nervous about it, but so are you, right? It's hard for everybody to make a video, but I want to push through and do it anyway. The sheen of shame. Yeah, that's exactly what we don't want this to be. It's not meant to do that. But I think it's exciting to see what everyone is working on and to feel, a sense of community, like you're not the only one who's doing this weird thing that is YouTube. So, and again, like, if you have any questions, if you want any specific feedback, we have the whole hour. And unless I have something to talk about, there's going to be, like, it's your time. So if you want to do a deep dive on your channel, if I can't say that we could watch videos from multiple channels, but if someone has a video to share that you want feedback on, sure, we can, fit that in. Or if you have questions on titles or thumbnails or, anything like that, I hope everyone's putting in chapter markers if they think it's relevant, things like that. We could always, like, try to see if we're doing the best that we can with the content that we're making. Let's see. We are all on fire, people. Yes, everyone's doing awesome. The sheet of fame in the future. I know it's going to be awesome when it's like, oh, look, that big channel started here. Do it live, record it live. You'll feel better. Yeah. You know what? I thought of that. Because I remember Kat did that. You guys know Kat Mulvihill? She's a YouTube friend of ours, and I don't know, did videos like that for a while, for a long time. What she would do, I'll go to our channel and show it. She's awesome. But this is our friend Kat. She's great. She does a lot of tutorials on virtual presentations and meetings, so like Zoom stuff. She did stuff about the prompter recently. But what she did for a while was actually stream. She would go live. Then after the live stream started, she would basically do the video and then stop and then hang out in the comments and then take that replay, edit out the intro and the outro, and that became the video, which I think is genius because like for me it is easier to just be live because it's on, right? Like I can't with recording, there's too much temptation to like, oh, let me redo that line, let me redo it again, and then like before I know it, a whole hour has passed by. But when you're on, you just have to go, right? Like you just have to, you gotta go. So I actually thought that was like I thought that was genius. I really wanted to try doing that. I don't know, we'll see. By the way, this Huddle Up energy is just great. Today I was able to edit my next upload and it's almost done. We'll try to write a camera trend from Fujifilm the next days. That's great. Awesome. Kat was at Creator Camp. She's awesome. Yes, she's great. I don't know if anyone here would be interested, but Tom and I and Kat as well are going to NAB. NAB conference. It might be like if you weren't planning to go, it might be too late because it's kind of it's a thing, right? So it's April 13th through 17th in Vegas. This is the National Association of Broadcasters conference, and it is a huge conference. But it was very like broadcast focused, but it seems like they're really emphasizing or embracing content creators as well. So Tom and I will be there. Very excited. A lot of content creators that we know are going to be there. I think, stuff that you can expect is going to be a lot of like tools, production tools, some of the newest stuff that's being developed. But it's also just really cool. Like these kinds of events are fun because you really get to feel and get a sense of how exciting this space is, right? Like sometimes you're just in your room and you're like, I don't know, I got to feed the dogs after this and I just came home from work. But like you can go to something like this and it's like, oh my God, well, we are part of something so cool, and there's companies that are cheering us on and making stuff for us to make content and to be able to do what we do. And it's just always like refreshing and re-energizing to go to something like this. And, obviously we couldn't go for like all events were canceled for a while. So we're really excited for this. It'll be our first time. But yeah, if you're interested, I think it's expensive. So attendee. But I don't know if you could do like an online thing. It won't even like show pricing. But yeah. Anyway, that's NAB. That'll be fun. All right. Okay, cool. So we're at the top of the hour. Look at us. And I said we would end it at the top of the hour because I don't want to take all of your time. But thanks for being here. Good luck on all of your goals for the week. And if you know someone who's working on their YouTube channel, wants some encouragement, a community, accountability, feel free to tell them about the YouTube Huddle Up. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you're watching the replay, let us know your goals and wins in the comments, and I'll make sure to add them to the scoreboard. You can check the scoreboard at any time using the link in the pinned comment. And with that said, we are done. So good luck, everybody. Catch you next week. It'll be... March 6th already. Sheesh, we're already in March. But yeah, so I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week, even though it's going to be next month. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. Where's my outro? Here we go. Okay, bye.